As a federal employee, one of the parts of your FERS pyramid is your Thrift Savings Plan, or TSP. In this video, I will help you answer questions on your TSP to help you understand this very important benefit. I am David Packer, Financial Advisor with BRIDGERILAND Financial. The TSP is a retirement vehicle provided by the government to invest in for retirement. It has two parts, TSP and Roth TSP. The TSP portion goes in pre-tax and grows tax deferred. Upon withdrawal of these funds, they will be taxed on both the principal and the interest made. Roth TSP funds go in after tax and grow tax-free, meaning that upon withdrawal of those particular funds, they will not be taxed. Now the contributions. The government will automatically place 1% of your annual pay in your TSP regardless if you put any in. Also, if you place 5% of your pay in your TSP, the government will match 4%. In other words, if you place 5% of your pay in, the total contribution from the government will be 5%, being a total of 10% of your pay going into your TSP. The maximum that you can contribute to your TSP in 2018 is $18,500 if you're under age 50 and $25,500 if you're 50 and older. The TSP has essentially 5 investment options in there: C, S, I, F, and G funds. I do not include the L funds as one of the investment options because they are simply a mix of the previously mentioned 5 funds. I will go through each fund individually. The C fund is designed to follow the S&P 500 index, which is a mix of 500 large to mid-sized companies. The S fund is designed to follow the Dow Jones US Completion Stock Market Index, which is made up of a bunch of stocks that are not included in the S&P 500. The I fund is designed to follow the MSCI EAFE index, which is an index of international stocks. The F fund is designed to follow the Bloomberg Barclays US Aggregate Bond Index, which is made up of the broad bond market. The G fund is designed to produce a rate of return that is higher than inflation while avoiding exposure to risk and market price fluctuations. The L funds simply target you to a retirement date, adjust the mix as you get closer to that date. Now let's talk about TSP withdrawals. Generally, you may not withdraw from your TSP until you reach the age of 55 unless you are an SCE employee, those firefighters, law enforcement, air traffic controllers, and so on. The age for them is age 50. The 55 or 50 rule only applies if you are working for the government when you turn age 55 or 50. Now there are exceptions to this rule. First is hardship withdrawals. The things that you can request a hardship withdrawal for are continually negative monthly cash flow, medical expenses, personally casualty loss, and/or legal expenses related to a separation or divorce. You also cannot withdraw less than $1,000, and it has to be from your side of contributions, not the government's. If you take a hardship withdrawal, keep in mind that you cannot contribute to your TSP for 6 months after that withdrawal. Second is a TSP loan. There are 2 types, residential and general purpose. Residential TSP loans have terms from 1 to 15 years and require substantial documentation. General purpose TSP loans have the terms of 1 to 5 years. Both of these loans charge an interest rate equal to the rate of return on the G fund. Keep in mind that you cannot take out a TSP loan if you're not working for the government. The repayments are done via payroll deductions. If you separate from service and have an outstanding balance on your TSP loan, you will have 90 days to repay that balance. If you do not repay the loan, they will count the outstanding amount as a withdrawal. You will then have to pay any applicable taxes or penalties associated with that withdrawal. If they do take that distribution on your behalf, you do have 60 days to roll that amount over into an IRA as an indirect rollover. Also keep in mind that during the 90-day period, you cannot take any other type of withdrawal from the TSP. If you have separated from service before age 55 or 50 as an SCE employee, you do have one additional option, a rollover. Keep in mind that a rollover from a TSP has both advantages, for example, control and more investment options, and disadvantages, for example, increased fees. Now, if you'd like help with TSP or any other questions related to federal government retirement, please give us a call no matter where you may live at 435-535-1630 or visit our website at www.bridgetoretire.com. We look forward to speaking with you.